Winning number. Here is Wendy Horn with This Week in Lotteries.
Hi. This week we wanted to take you on location to the Ontario Lottery Corporation's prize office. Whether you've won $10 or $1 million, one of the first people you'll meet is a prize office clerk. They'll ask you for identification to ensure the right person is claiming each prize. And each winning ticket goes through security validation. It's a complex process, and it works. A few minutes later, the computer prints your check and you're on your way. If you've won $10,000 or more, you'll be escorted into the Winner's Lounge. There'll be a short interview with one of our public relations staff and we'll take a quick photograph. Our regulations require that the name, address, and photo of each winner be made public. That's to ensure the lottery's integrity. After all, the people who play the game have a right to know who the winners are. And from time to time, a video crew, like the one we're using now, will conduct short interviews for use on This Week in Lotteries. Well, we hope that sheds some light on one of the happiest places in Toronto, our prize office. Maybe we'll see you here sometime. Well, until next week, that's all for now. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Wendy.
Of the latest lottery happenings, and here to do that is Norm Morris with a special This Week in Lotteries.
Good evening. Each week the Wintario Show comes to you from a different community across Ontario. But have you ever stopped to think how the show comes together each week? Well, come on along. Tonight we're going to take you behind the scenes at a Wintario show. Each week, a convoy of Ontario Lottery and Global trucks travels to the draw site, bringing an entire television set, mobile studio, and crew with them. Early in the morning, the process of unloading the trucks and putting the set together begins. Great care must be taken to make sure everything is in perfect working order. While our crew is busy with the set, community volunteers who have been planning this evening for 3 months are also working hard and preparing for the arrival of the audience.
And there's a bit about it on the first page of the script.
In the afternoon, Faye and Greg arrive and sit down with the producer, the director, the global production staff, and OLC personnel to go over all the details about that night's show.
Oh, I see. Yeah, there are lottery dollars. How it work? 33,000.
Chamber of Commerce, very distinguished looking with his beard. How long did it take you to grow that beard there, young fellow?
It took me exactly 6 weeks.
And then there's a full rehearsal, so everyone will know exactly what to do when the show goes to air. With live television, nothing can be left to chance. Everything is now prepared for the big night. The audience begins to arrive, and a final check is made on all of the technical equipment.
Okay, 3, jock. Yep.
Okay, stand by.
In the final few moments before the show begins, everyone takes their places. And when you turn on your television set at 8:30, what you see is the end result of a long day of hard work. And now that we've shown you what happens behind the scenes, let's go back to Faye and Greg in front of the camera.
And now you know all of our secrets. Thank you, Norm. By the way, if you would like to host a good example of lottery dollars at work, and right now we would like to take a look at another popular part of lotteries, the winners. In fact, to date, there have been 85,907,000 winners on Wintario. And we're about to make some more winners. In fact, if you can match 2 numbers. Hi, I'm Faye Dance, and welcome to Wintario.
I'm Greg Beresford, and tonight Wintario comes to you from Port Hope.
Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Port Hope. Now, that is a memorable way to start Wintario tonight from Port Hope on the shores of Lake Ontario. All right, Valerie, we'd like to ask you to reload those 4 machines for us right now. We still have a lot more prizes. And Valerie, we're going to ask you to come over here just for a second. How would you like to do that? This is very unusual, but Valerie's a very important and very special part of Wintario. Come on up here. And you've probably noticed Valerie's put on a little weight in the last few weeks, and that's because she's expecting. So we're going to lose Valerie for a short time. She's going to come back, but any preferences, boy or girl?
No, just as long as it's healthy.
Anything you want to say to your Wintario public?
I'll miss you all very much.
And she's going to come back, so we wish you all, and thank you for everything, Valerie. Okay, we have a lot more winners coming up. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Good evening, I'm Faye Dance, and welcome to Wintario.
I'm Greg Beresford, and tonight we come to you from East York.
And welcome to our Wintario show tonight from Centennial College in East York.
Now, for those of you watching from all over the province of Ontario, you may not have heard that East York is actually inside metropolitan Toronto, and it's Canada's only remaining borough, but that certainly is not its only claim to fame.
In fact, Centennial College, where we are holding our Wintario Draw tonight, was the first community college in all of Ontario, and it was opened in 1960. Now it's time to catch up on the latest news from the world of lotteries, and here with some news about the new instant game, we have Norm Morris and Wendy Horn with This Week in Lotteries.
Good evening. Well, today's the start of a new year, and it's also the kickoff of a new instant game. Actually, though, I guess Match 3 Sweeps is a game we've had before, but it was so popular, we decided to bring it back.
This is the 3rd time that we've offered Match 3 Sweeps. Tickets officially go on sale January the 5th with literally hundreds of thousands of instant prizes of free tickets right up to $10,000.
And players who find the word sweeps 3 times on their ticket become finalists in the big April 30th sweepstakes draw, where the top prize of $1 million will be handed out on live television. Now, if you saw our Lucky Million Sweep show a few weeks ago, you know how exciting that can be. Now, Wendy, what's the news from the mailbag this week?
Well, a player from Petawawa, Matthew Fitzsimmons, wrote to ask if the Ontario Lottery Corporation operates a subscription service for Lotto 649.
Well, the corporation doesn't operate subscription services for any of its games, but instead, we try to make tickets available in retail outlets in every corner of the province. Now, if you'd like to know the location of your closest agent, just drop us a line.
Actually, through research we've conducted, we've learned that the majority of players in Ontario really aren't interested in long-term subscription sales. However, for convenience, you can now buy tickets for 2 consecutive Lotto 649 draws at the same time using the replay feature.
If you have a question concerning lotteries that you'd like answered, drop us a line at the Ontario Lottery Corporation. Our address is 2 Bloor Street West, 24th floor, Toronto, M4W 3H8.
And of course, players could also call us with their questions.
Oh, that's for sure.
That's all we've got time for this week, but we'll be back next week. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, and all the best of luck in 1987.
Thank you, Norm.